everybody, I'm Mercy the Art Cheep, and thank you so much for checking out this video, and welcome back. For those who do not know, I've been on a little hiatus due to some family issues. My grandmother sadly passed away last month, so because of that, I've just been on a little bit of a break. But now I'm back, but I don't actually have a speed paint planned, and it would probably take me a while to get one set up. So because of that, I decided that maybe I should just do something really quick, and I thought it would be really fun to do a midnight review. And for those who do not know, a midnight review is where I will review something late at night, and it could be something that I really do love, that is really personal to me, or it could be something that I've never seen before. And today we're going to be looking at something I've never seen before, and it's something that I'm probably not going to like, and that is the first chapter of Kilala Princess, Rescue the Village with Mulan. Now, for those who do not know, Kilala Princess is my most favorite manga series, like, of all time. My favorite. It was also one of my first, technically my second, but I consider it my first. When I think I was about 13, 14, my brother rented from the library a manga of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and in the back of it there was a preview for the first chapter of Kilala Princess. And technically my first manga thing was that chapter of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Well, it wasn't a chapter, it was a volume. But I still consider Kilala Princess my very first manga because I actually ended up buying it and I read it all the way through, or at least I thought I did, because back then Tokyo Pop or Disney, I'm not sure which one it is, I'll blame Disney just because they're an easy punching bag, they split it up. So the first 2 volumes was divided into 4 volumes. So I thought I was only 1 volume away, and I got volume 5, and it was in German, and it was nothing to do with where I left off. And then I realized it was because they stopped translating it, and they just didn't do it. So I actually didn't quite know that at the time, so I actually got another one, and I tried it all over again, and the same thing was happening. It was in German, and it was like of something that wasn't relative, because it was the last volume, volume 5, even though technically I was on volume 2, so there was like 3 other volumes that I hadn't seen. I was just like, what? And then I realized that Disney or Tokyo Pop, one of them screwed me over. So I ended up reading the rest of it online. It was a fan translation. But then that got deleted, and I cried. But then one day I got happy because I found out that they brought it back over to America, and I loved it. I own all of them now. I'm so happy with that. The third volume was kind of chewed up because my dog was mean to it, so I gotta buy myself a new third volume. I keep on forgetting to do that. But even as an adult, I still love this series. It's very cute, very lovely, very pretty, and I absolutely adore the series. And when I found out they were going to be making a sequel to it, I actually got excited. And then I got unexcited when I saw the YouTube trailer because it looked like garbage. I actually reacted to that on my YouTube video. You can look back to it. I probably don't recommend it because I probably suck in it, but I was like, okay, this isn't gonna be it, because this is my first big clue right here. Story by Mallory Reeves. I don't know who Mallory Reeves is. Might be very nice person, lady, but Mallory Reeves wasn't who wrote Kilala Princess. It was Rika Tanaka. And also it says art by Various. The cover by Nao Kadoka. So that means neither one of the 2 original creators worked on this. The only one who came back was Nao Kadoka, and she only came back for the cover. So this was not promising at all. This seemed like it was America trying to cash in on the anime money, and they found out Kilala Princess was something that already existed for Disney, and they wanted that sweet, sweet manga money because they've been wanting that for a long time, so they decided to do it, but they couldn't get the original creators. So they ended up just getting whatever. And I don't mean any offense to these people. I don't. But I'm just saying is if I wanted to see a continuation, if I would expect it to be good, I want it to be the original ones. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's read the first chapter. I read the entire thing, but I have to buy it, and I'm not going to buy it. The first chapter is the only thing that is for free. So I will go in this as fair as possible. Let's get to it. Hopefully I don't get copyright strike. All I will say is that the cover does look cute. Honestly, I'm not even sure if Rika Tanaka's still alive. I hope she is. Like, if that's the reason why they didn't get her, that would be very sad. I don't really keep up with either one of them, so I don't know if they're alive or dead. I hope they're both. I mean, obviously now Kadoka was alive when this was made because she made the cover, but that's all she did. So hopefully Rika Tanaka's alive and well. But anyway, let's get on with this. Let's rip off the bandage and try to be fair. Okay, for starters, I think it's in color. I don't like that. I like my mangas in black and white. When I was younger, I wanted them colored, but now I actually like them black and white. But maybe it's just the first page is colored, so. Ooh, this art does not look the best. And see, the thing is that it wouldn't be that bad, except for the fact that, here, I know I have some pictures. Yeah, these are some pictures that I got from that fan translation when it was still on. Let me try to figure it out. Like, this is what I had. It's really beautiful art, and it's got. I'm trying to find one that really showcases the beauty of it. I just don't think any of these ones really do it justice, but it really is a pretty manga. And this is webtoon stuff. Like, this is just not anyway. Anyway, I used to be a normal girl, and like most normal girls, I dreamed of being something more. Kilala. I met my idols, the Disney princesses, Kilala. They were everything I dreamed of and more. Should I be doing a voice? Oh my goodness, that looks... I'm not there myself. I'm still not there. Like, I need help. A lot of times, I use models. Times, I use references. I do all this stuff, but this is, like... people would be asking me, it's like, well, you think you can do better? And it's like, no, I don't, because I love now Kadoka's art, and I don't think I can do better than her, so I wouldn't even attempt it. And I don't mean any offense to the artist, but, ooh. Anyway, I can still remember all of the adventures I had. It was so much fun. And it all started with an ancient door telling me that dreams do come true. Oh my goodness, I can't do this voice. Honestly, to be fair, I've never actually put a voice to Kilala. The closest I've gotten was the original Sailor Moon dub. The very first one done by, was it Clover Inc. or was it DIC? I don't know, it was one of those. That was the closest I got to it, but it still didn't quite sound right. I've never been able to just put a voice to her. Even now, I just don't really know what I picture a voice like. That looks kind of scary, I'm gonna be honest. I've learned a lot since then. I've learned that anyone can be strong, that being brave doesn't mean not being afraid, that love can be unpredictable, and most importantly, I learned that believing in yourself is the ultimate superpower. Honestly, I think this art would have actually been a lot better if it actually was in black and white, because then you wouldn't have this rushed shading, and I'm gonna give the artist, it says various artists, so I don't know how many people worked on this. I don't know if it was one, I don't know if it was two, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say that Disney was rushing them, or Tokyo Pop was rushing them. I don't know. But I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt that they're rushing them because this shading is all over the place. It is rushed, not good, and I think if you did it in black and white, I think you would have been able to cover up some of that. Like, if I remember correctly, does this have a date on it? When did this come out? I want to say, I think it came out in 2020. So Clip Studio existed, people. I bought Clip Studio Paint then. You could have used screen tonings. Heck, even if you didn't have Clip Studio Paint, there are other things. Anyway, back to the story. Why are you still running, Kilala? Didn't you get your happy ending? Well, why am I running? Why do I feel so uneasy? Story's not so bad. It's mostly the art I don't like. That ponytail does not look good. That is a sad ponytail. Kilala, you're not worthy to have this tiara yet. What? No, please don't! There you go, folks. Kilala sounds like a shrill. You should be doing more as the princess of paradise. So give it back! Oh no, the tiara! The tiara. What's wrong, Kilala? You're not usually this clumsy. I mean, I guess not really, but she's had her moments in the past. Ray, he doesn't look bad. He was like my first manga husbando. So this is sad seeing him like this. I'd have liked to see them married. I would have liked to see Kilala Princess in Kingdom Hearts. I don't think so anymore. Ugh. Why? 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 This is not... Ooh, I gotta show you guys. I know this review is getting way off track, but bear with me. This is what I pictured her dress like. And I don't expect them to do the exact same thing that I did here, but this is an ugly color. Plus, why purple? Her color is green. You can see it there on a tiara because back when Kilala Princess was made, Tiana wasn't out yet. So there was no princess that was green. So her dress should be green at the very least. But no, they didn't do that. The tiara was just fine. It's just an accident. I was dreaming, but I know I felt something. I mean, honestly, I still do enjoy the story of Kilala Princess, but I'm not going to pretend like it's something like so great and so critically acclaimed, blah, 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 blah. So it's not like it's hard to copy and stuff, but I don't know, there's just something that's feeling missing. I don't want to say heart, because I just don't know. Maybe, I don't know if Mallory Reeves was commissioned, or if this is something Mallory Reeves wanted to do. If I was doing it, it would be my dream. But then if I was doing it, I would have probably taken a little direction that Disney would have not wanted me to do because I would have been doing like a whole bunch of in-depth stuff. It would have turned into something. Anyway, I felt the darkness come over me. Oh, that was it. That was it of the chapter. Oh, okay, well, I can't really give my thoughts on it because that wasn't very much like it all. Outside of the art was, oh, I hate saying this. The art was atrocious. I'm just gonna be honest. And I feel like the people, whatever, who did this, they backed themselves into a corner. They made the situation worse by making it colored. If they would have just did it in black and white, like, you know, mangas are. I mean, that's one reason why mangas are able to have, like, these are just pictures I've saved of mangas, and this is one reason why mangas are able to look so beautiful is because they're black and white. So they're, oh, I completely forgot about that manga. I gotta reread that. Fairy Cube, was it? I want to see that. Anyway, it's just, I lost my train of thoughts. Anyway, keeping it in black and white allows you to do a lot better, I think. You're able to do a lot more detail because you're not focused on the coloring and such. And you're able to get a lot of beautiful, beautiful arts. Like, these are photos I took of Pandora Hearts. Not my favorite series. Beautiful top tier art though. Absolutely love it. That's why I took so many photos of the book. I got this from my library and I just went ham with it. And it's just like, I love this art. I wish I could be exactly like this. Like, if someone was saying, like, what would your dream goal be? It would be this. But actually, to be honest, at one time it was Mao Kadoka, and I love her art, and she did a good job on these covers. And they all look really pretty. But sadly, it wasn't carried on. Story-wise, I can't really decide, because it's just like that was a very short chapter. Okay, I tried to see if I could find more so I could read a little bit further, like at least the first volume, but sadly I couldn't. So we're going to put a be continued on this. If I find more, I will read it. If not, then it will just end here. I don't know. I want to kind of read it because I really do want to give it a fair chance, but at the same time, I don't really want to spend money for it. And honestly, I feel like this is Disney's lame attempt to just cash in on the manga money because Disney can't really do anything. And that doesn't mean that everything that Disney's ever done with any Japanese company is just a cash grab. I mean, obviously Kingdom Hearts wasn't that, and the original Kilala Princess weren't that. But I feel like those were made with passion and a real desire to actually create something. And I don't want to say that none of these newer things are created with zero passion, but I think that they are rushed, and I think that they are not given the proper amount of time to actually flourish and be very good. And I just don't think they're given the best I just don't think they're given the best effort put into it, so to speak. And I do kind of find that sad, because I do think that children definitely need fun things like this. And mangas, graphic novels, and ones that are focused around Disney, that's actually really cool. That is really interesting, and manga is popular, so I can see why Disney would do it. But at the same time, I just don't think the best people are always put in charge of these, and I think it gets a little bit more just kind of lazy. I'm trying to be nice. But anyway, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, I wouldn't blame you, but thanks for sticking around this long anyway. Anyway, I will be back with another speed paint hopefully real soon. Until then, bye! I had to use my own separate audio recorder because I couldn't get my microphone to hook up to OBS because it was being annoying. Bah!